Happy Tuesday. Ronell Nolan, President, CEO, Health Agents for America. Hopefully you had a wonderful Memorial Weekend, and HAFA would like to honor the soldiers that fought for us and have fallen for us. I want to talk to you about the value of your word and the importance of being honest. As HAFA is striving to find new HAFA heroes, we need Congress, state legislators, and Commissioner of Insurance to know that we are honest and trustworthy. They need to be able to trust us and believe our word. At times, the legislative process is like a wildfire we can't control. But that doesn't mean we stop fighting for those that we feel can hear our voice and for a seat at every table. Our legislative team includes legislative liaisons in each state. They are our eyes and ears and boots on the ground. I would like to welcome our newest member, Pam Files of Mississippi. Everyone is invited to be a part of this team and no one is excluded. If you're interested, simply send me an email. While there is no pay, there is only one meeting the first Wednesday of each month at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. And in California, that is 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. It follows the HAFA Power Hour. Our HAFA Power Hour is tomorrow, 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And please join us for a fireside chat offline about the important issues. This is our local state chapter meeting and no subject is off limits. There's things that I'd like to discuss with you on a one-on-one basis. So please join us tomorrow. If you're unsure how to register, you must register. If you're unsure, just send me an email and I'm happy to help you. Your chairwoman of the board, Trish Freeman, your vice chair of regulation, Bridget Gilbert, and I participated in a call last week with CMS regarding commission transparency. The topic of discussion was individual and short-term commissions. HAFA interprets that piece of the law to say insurance companies must be transparent about commissions. We'd like to thank CMS for allowing us to participate. What I have suggested is that CMS make it easy and clean, that the insurance companies simply say we paid $10 per head per month or $12 or whatever that would be. That would be disclosed prior to the sale and it would make it very easy and simple. They all have outlines like that and it should be pretty easy to adhere. Now it appears the jury is still out and the Department of Labor will promulgate the rules for the group in commission transparency piece. CMS has forwarded HAFA's concerns to the Department of Labor. However, this will be a topic of discussion on the Hill in a few weeks, looking for our DOL contact. That leads me to the topic of HAFA's second visit post-COVID to Washington. HAFA's team, who will be meeting with congressmen, senators, and CMS on June 15th and 16th. HAFA's trips are always open to everyone. All you have to do is send me an email and let me know you'd like to be included in this trip or if you'd like to attend future trips. I always take a small group and we visit with those senators and representatives from our respective states. In many cases, it's hard to meet with a legislator unless we have folks from that respective state. For our Georgia members, we are planning a meet and greet and a fundraiser for Representative Shaw Blackman. If you remember, he was the person who helped us pass the commission transparency piece that forces insurance companies to pay a commission if they have commissions listed in their rate filing. We'll keep you posted as soon as we get a date and a place. I would like to also encourage you to look at the HAFA website. Click on your state, check your name, make sure it's correct, and then make sure that we have you listed in each state that you are licensed in. Every week I get a call asking for an agent in a specific state. We at HAFA take pride in the fact that we use this as a tool to make sure that we continue to use our HAFA family, that we continue to include our HAFA family and make sure that people send our business to our HAFA family. So it's very, very important that everywhere that you are licensed, that we include that in the website. I have heard too many times an agent tell me, I've been so busy, I'm sending my individual leads to a navigator or to CMS or to a state exchange. Let's keep it in the family. Take a look at the website, click on the state, your state in this instance, and share the business. Let's just keep it in the family. I'd also ask you to check the HAFA Resource Library on the website. It has some amazing information. It is password protected for HAFA members only. You'll note in the Monday news information to join a webinar about Navigator funding. The Biden administration is giving more money than ever to Navigator grants. We know, we have read, we have seen reports showing that the Navigator program does not work. The funding is not used adequately. Agents and brokers can do a better job. However, it is what it is. We play in the sandbox that we are given. But I'd like to encourage those that have asked me before, how do you become a navigator? Now, if you're a licensed agent or broker, you cannot be a navigator. But you might know someone who would like to be, or in many instances, agents say, well, maybe it's more lucrative to be a navigator than it is a agent or broker. So this is an opportunity for you to join a webinar and find out all the details. Knowledge is power. You know I always say that. Ms. Chiquita Brooks LaSure was confirmed as CMS's leading CMS's program. She is not a person new to the ACA. She did work for CIO, and I have sent her a note congratulating her and asking or looking forward to meeting her in the future. So at least someone that was confirmed is not someone who is new to the industry. She understands the industry, which should be a plus going forward. There is an article that that's in the Monday Morning News that I'd like to ask you, are you selling in the individual market? And if you're not, I think that you should investigate it. There are more commissions being added in many states. There's bonuses being added in some states. And the fact that so much tax credits are being given to individuals, it's going to change how the small group market looks. This is something that you want to look into. This article talks about the premiums decreasing because of healthier competition. So a report by the Urban Institute said although ACA marketplaces seem stable overall, different markets have different results. Markets with fewer insurers have substantially higher premiums than markets with more insurers. So I know many of you watching this today are in states that you have a lot of competition. In Louisiana, we have one company, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Louisiana, who purchased the only other company, Vantage. So basically, there's not much competition in Louisiana. But I know in talking to other agents, there are a lot of options in other states. So it just really depends. I encourage you to look into the individual market. This might be the time to expand your book of business. And if you do not want to expand your book of business, take a look at the website, maybe find someone you can partner with, or give me a call, as many of you do, and say, look, Ronell, I'd like to offer individual, but I'm looking for a partner. Can you help me connect with that right person? And because HAFA is a boutique association, and because I know the majority of you, in some cases personally, and I've met you, then I kind of know what role you play and what role you would like to play. And that's why it's so important to look at the HAFA website and make sure we have, whether you're certified to sell on the exchange, whether you are an expert in small group, large group, self-insured, Medicare, so we can make sure that we're promoting you in those categories that you work in. So please, please, please take a look. Send me an email. Let me make those changes for June. Lastly, save the date, HAFA Summit, August 26th and 27th at the Nottoway Resort. Book your room. There's only 40 rooms on site, so you need to go ahead and book your rooms. You can sign up and register through this link, through the Monday News. Go ahead and register. We are working on speaker sponsors and applying for CE. So as soon as we know that you're coming from your state, we can work on getting the CE approved for your state. A lot of hard work. As you know, HAFA is a one-woman show as far as paid staff, so I work pretty hard to get those things done. So anything you can do by registering early or booking your room really helps me a lot. A big shout out to our board. Please, while you're fiddling with the website, take a look at our board. Click on the presidential members and check out the wonderful group of folks that we have from all over the United States. I am proud and honored that we have agents in, I believe it's 43, 44, 45 states. So we're getting to the point where we are close to having agents in almost every state. So it's very exciting. I have dedicated my life to representing our industry, fighting for our cause, and I will continue to do that. Please reach out to me if you need anything, if you have any questions, if you see something wonky going on in your state, if you need my help, if you want to be on the legislative team, if you want to go with me to Washington, you just reach out and let me know that I'm here. As I said, it's a boutique association. We're a family. We work together. So you're never going to find me in a high rise with my door closed. You're going to find me boots on the ground, working in states, working on Capitol Hill, working with you. I never ask you to do anything that I'm not willing to do. I'm willing to fight as hard as you are. So proud and honored. Please join us Wednesday. We have the Power Hour and our legislative liaison team meeting immediately following. So Ronell Nolan, proud and honored to represent the HAFA freedom fighters, the cream of the crop, the best of the best, boots on the ground. Until Wednesday. Have a great day.